Hello, I'm Craig Foster, and we're at 1500 Court Street, Seguin, at the Tuesday morning store. And what we want to do is we want to walk the roof real quick to show you exactly what's going on out here. I know I've sent you some pictures. We sent you a bid up to now regarding the re-roofing of this deck. But let's take a look at it, and you'll get a better idea, like you're on the rooftop here. What you have is you have about 2 inches of roofing on a 22 gauge metal deck, and you have a fibered compressed insulation with an asphalt roofing system mocked directly to this insulation with a gravel surface as a finish. I would say that this roof is at least 25 plus years old. The overall condition of the roof is it's beyond its useful life. This roof has been repaired and been tied in several areas over the years, and it's just starting to fail at this point throughout the rooftop. So let's take a look at a few areas for you. Okay, some of the major repairs you've had done is around this unit here, in a couple areas we'll get to here in a moment. And what's happened here, these are your most recent repairs, is these areas were spudded back. So all the gravel was removed and brought back, and as you can see the line of demarcation here, and then all that was done was a black coating, top coating type material was poured in over this area. Basically, this surface right here, which is very thin, was poured in over the asphalt plies. And as you spud back on this roofing system, you damage any roof that's already there. So this area here is pretty much as if it's not roofed in it right now. What you have here is not a roof system or a patched roof system. You have simply some liquid material that's been poured on over this. There's no tie-in, there's no waterproofing to it. It is very weak. When you step on it, it gives. You can literally just push right through it, and I'm going to show you an example of that on another area that's been done similarly. So let's take a couple other areas. A major problem that you have right now is the expansion joint where the low roof meets the tilt wall to the higher roofs. And what you see here is you see all this cracking in the expansion joint material, and this is literally cracked through. So you have water migration throughout this entire expansion joint area, and it also goes up on the angled pitched area, as well as down the other side. So it's all along this transition in this section of the building, and that is a major problem. And in our proposal, we will have proposed to put in a new transition flashing there that won't deteriorate. Now, as we walk down through the roof, there's been a lot of repairs, like I said, and your base flashings have taken a beating. There's a lot of repair work done. There's a lot of repair work done at the base here, tying the roof back into the base flashing here. Base flashing is bubbling out throughout the length of it. We've got, more patching here. And as we kind of come down, you can see all the patchwork that's been done along here. Again, a transition point, trying to repair it, over time, and that which is okay. But these types of repairs, and when they're not thoroughly done, they just don't last that well, and they don't really take care of the problem. They just kind of put a band-aid for a short period of time. As we come down, see once again, we've got a lot of bellowing, a lot of pressure, a lot of delamination with the membrane. And, we've got the same thing here, and basically throughout the rest of the distance down the base flashing. But as we turn to the field of the roof, as you walk on the roof, there's a lot of weak areas where you can kind of bounce up and down, and that's because of the insulation, that fibered insulation I just showed you. That gets wet and it compresses, and so no longer does it support the roof. The roof can kind of push down. It's weak in those areas, and then it'll crack, and it'll leave opportunity for more moisture to get into the roof system. And an example of some repair work throughout the rooftop is something like this here. This is actually a cap sheet material that had been put in this area and then covered back over with rock. And you have this type of repair in many areas, and you also have it along the perimeter quite a bit. And we'll take a quick walk over there, and you'll be able to see some of it there. But as we walk along here, we could literally I could put my foot through this roof just about now. It is very weak, and this is not just in this one area. Okay, let's take a look over here. This is another major area where you had repair work done. Again, the same thing was done here than what was done over at that unit behind us. And if you look here, this is material that's been spudded off the roof and pushed back off the roof, and then that black material, liquid material, was just poured in over this area. Now, if we walk on this, it's very weak because it's very, very thin, and you can literally just push down on the roof surface. And I'm going to show you how easy this is. That's how easy you can put a hole in the roof. We should not be able to do that. We should not be able to put a hole in the roof that easy. So you have a roof condition here that's really susceptible to water migration. We'll patch these holes before we leave, but just to let you know that the roof is really susceptible to damage right now. As we keep walking here, we do have a transition area here, and this is the cutoff point to the re-roof that we proposed initially. So the re-roof area would extend from this point behind you to the other end of the roof. And the things have been done at the same time. Again, there was some areas spudded back here. This flashing was put in. Again, the tie-in work, there's no tie-in work done. As a matter of fact, any little thing that got kind of caught in the mix here, as you can see, this can is kind of stuck in the roof as well. Was just haphazardly kind of thrown in and without thought of really water tightness. Okay. Also, sealants that have been used in a lot of these areas. These sealants aren't roofing sealants. These are sealants you might use maybe interior, maybe somewhere around your shower or something like that, but these are not roofing sealants. You can pull these off just with your fingers. Just comes right off. So these types of sealants that have been used, they aren't working either. Again, we'll throw a little bit of roofing sealant here before we leave. With this particular roof, we proposed a re-roof. It definitely is in need of the re-roof. Now, what we found out is when we came on the roof this morning, as we're looking over the whole roof area, there's another area over the ridge line that is over the Tuesday morning store as well. There's a small roof area, well area, that we will look at in the proposal as well. We're not going to actually get on that roof and put it on video, but on the roof diagram layout, it will be noted as part of this roof system here that we've just looked at. And the reason being is because of the pitch of getting up and over that roof and being able to video right at this time. But it's similar shape, similar condition, and it actually has some of the same repair work of this black coating or liquid, some of that same repair work done to it as well. So when you see the proposal, we'll have both areas